guest has a great story to tell. Last year, he starred in a small independent movie called Napoleon Dynamite, made on a shoestring budget of $200,000. It's grossed more than $40 million so far. Just came out on DVD. Here it is right here. Please welcome John Heder. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I'm told you and I met before. I'm sorry, I don't remember meeting you.
I remember.
I know where. I'm usually pretty good at this.
Well, we didn't really meet. It was it was back in 2000.
All right.
And my brothers and I were on a trip to Los Angeles, and along the way, we stopped by an In-N-Out in Vegas.
An In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, yeah. And we were there, and you came in, and we're like, oh my gosh, it's Jay Leno. And I was like, well, I gotta go at least make my presence known somehow. So I walked up to you, you were ordering your burger, and I was like, excuse me, and I grabbed the ketchup, and you're like, what? I was like, sweet, you see that?
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't eat in the hotels. I go to In-N-Out.
Hey, everybody loves you there.
No, I got to ask you something. You don't look anything like the guy in the... Well, show this. We have another shot. There we go. There we go. You don't look anything like that guy. Explain this here.
Well, when we, we made it, I had a... Number one, that's a perm. This is my real hair.
Oh, this is your real hair, okay.
This is how it goes.
Okay.
It's still messy.
So that was a perm.
Yeah, that was a perm, and then they gave me some glasses and the moon boots, and those are my real teeth. I've been questioned before about how'd you do the buck teeth.
Isn't that awful, people?
Yeah,
hey, how'd you get those goofy teeth?
I hate people. So yeah, that's how we did it.
Now, did you go through a number of hairstyles before you chose that one, or was that like you knew the look right away?
No. The director's wife was like, we got to give this guy a perm, make him butt ugly. So, yeah, we got it, and we washed it. I think in the duration of the film, we washed it twice.
Now, explain what the film is to people, because it's such a gentle, funny film, and it crosses all sort of age levels and groups. Explain a little bit.
You can kind of say it's a high school comedy movie, but it's not your typical. It's very independent. It's about this dorky guy who makes friends with the new kid at school named Pedro, and it's just about the weird people in his life and in his family and his friends at high school, and how he's just trying to survive, high school life, and he's a total dork, and he just has no idea how.
How did you get this job? Were you an actor before this? Were you cast? How did this happen?
I was friends with the director.
Okay, friends with the director.
I was.
But the director wasn't anybody famous, right? He was just another guy.
We were college classmates.
Okay.
And he's like, John, I've seen you play dorky before. I took one acting class, and so he's like, hey, let's try this out.
Okay, all right, so that's cool. Now, the film made $40 million. How much did you make off of that? Can I ask you that?
Well, I was paid $1,000 to make.
Good negotiator.
Yeah. I was just like, I better get my deal. It was only a month's work.
Well, you're a college kid, that's great.
Yeah, I was just like,
but did you have any idea, I mean, you're shooting this, and you and your buddy, and it's low budget. I mean, did you have any idea that it was going to turn into this sort of phenomenon? Or you just think, well, it's a nice little movie?
We had no idea.
Yeah.
We were just, we hoped that it would do well, and we were like, if people latch onto this the same way the crew did. I mean, when we made the movie, we were quoting lines before we had shot the scenes.
Oh, cool.
So everybody loved the script, and
so you moved to L.A. When did you move to L.A.?
I moved at the beginning of the summer.
Okay, and how'd that go, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I actually, before my wife moved down, I was living with the producer/editor of the film on an air mattress in his apartment up until, a couple months ago. So it was, I actually really grew attached to that mattress.
Really? All right.
It was comfy.
Now, we have a clip. This is you and your brother, Kip.
Kip,
all right. This is just, again, it's just odd. Does this need any setup of any kind?
He's my brother.
Right.
And this is what brothers do.
All right, let's take a look.
Stay home and eat all the freaking chips, Kip.
Napoleon, don't be jealous that I've been chatting online with babes all day. Besides, we both know I'm training to become a cage fighter.
Since when, Kip? You have the worst reflexes of all time.
Try and hit me, Napoleon.
What?
I said come down here and see what happens if you try and hit me. Such an idiot. Let me see what your best move is.
I'll go get it.
Wow, it's the Beatles. Let me ask, were you a nerd in high school? Were you like this?
I didn't look like him, but...
Yeah, that's you. How can you not look like him?
Oh, shut up. No, I mean, I was kind of in between. I definitely wasn't the popular, hot guy, jock type of guy at school, and I don't think I was a total clueless dork. I have a twin brother, and so everybody's just like, okay, they're in their own world, they do what they do, and let's leave them alone.
Okay.
So, I don't know, I was kind of in between.
So what's next for you now? What's the next thing that happens?
I'm looking for another great project, I guess, to do.
Okay.
I just finished doing a voice for an animation for Sony, and my twin brother actually is going to do something. He just got hired to do the animation on it.
Cool,
so.
cool. Well, good luck. Will you come back and see us again?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on all your success. John Heder, we're right back with the Sante right after this.